What's up, it's Nez, and hello everyone, and welcome back to Monster Prom. Today we're gonna have even more spooky high related shenanigans. Let's play! One player. Short game. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Choose your player. Let's choose green.
Okay.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, wet dreams, and all the like, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love for fire. Scott Howell, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam DeLioncourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was a truly lovable dork. Polly Geist, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, a mean self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Time for the best pop quiz ever! Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever! All minds are rotten, but they're rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. If you had to have sex with an animal, which would it be? A great white shark. If I had to fuck an animal, let's at least make it a story worth telling. A human being, because I'm the kind of douchebag who loves to find loopholes in stupid questions like this one. Or a swan. They're classy, plus it reminds me of that mish of Lita and the Swan. So at least by bestiality standards, it has a certain chic appeal. Let's go with the swan. So creative. Be a visionary. What will be the next big social media craze? Bullshit. It's Facebook, but each time someone shares news that isn't supported by real facts, they're taxed. And the money goes to the people exposed to that bullshit. Greek agoras. Like literal Greek agoras reinstated in our cities. Places where philosophy and the arts can be discussed by greater minds. That's the social media I want to log into. Or Arbor. From now on, a socially awkward guy named Robert will do everything he's commanded to do through an app by its users. Let's go with bullshit. I want money. There we go. What criteria would you use to name your children? A non-heteronormative name to give them the freedom to define themselves on their own terms. Just a swear word. Something simple and friendly like Bobby or Mary. My name plus the second. Meh, no name, it's just too much work. I will research for a name that is pun-proof and joke-proof. No one will pick on them. Let's go with the first one. There we go. Now, who do we romance this week? I feel like we should just keep going with the item shop endings.
Sure.
So we have 6 smarts, 5 boldness, 7 creativity, 4 charm, 4 fun, and 7 money. I need a lot more money. To the library we go. That day you spent some time in the library species, mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. This is a joke that hasn't aged well. No one's talking about bitcoins or crypto anymore. Anyway, you gain 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million. Which is unfortunately equal to 2 monster dollars, so 2 money. Later you hear Vera and Liam in a heated conversation which seems to contain some sexually explicit language, so naturally you go eavesdrop. Speaking as a male, I can say that even I grow wary of the infantilizing monotony of the male gaze. Thank you. See, I want to advocate for the Gorgon gaze instead, but that would just turn people rock hard. Oh, can you turn me rock hard, Vera? Wink wink, nudge nudge. That's not an erection joke. People would die. I don't want to die. Personally, I think hentai is the source of the problem. It's so unrealistic. Hello, I'm not a 2D drawing, I'm a real vampire. That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I've seen way too many quote-unquote hentai of you, Liam.
Pathetic.
I know. Even I can't keep up with the standards hentai is setting. What, I'm supposed to just grow a dick during sex? That's hentai logic. That's definitely hentai logic. And all the women are drawn exactly the same. There's even less body type diversity than at this school. Plus, I don't think anyone in real life has ever willingly addressed a tentacle as senpai. And what's with all the tentacles anyway? Liam, I need to educate you on the wonders of tentacles. Because half the studio heads are Krakens, Liam, and no tea, no shade to the women who actually do enjoy tentacle porn. I know at least 3 of my snakes do, but I won't out them out. But I do think there should be more diverse offering for those of us who'd like something less cephalosexual. Agreed. Hentai should be more artistic. Redraw explicit scenes in the style of great artists like Picasso or Magritte. Don't send a misogynistic Kraken to do a femme gorgon's job. You should open your own hentai studio. I want to open my own hentai studio. What? No! What? I'm not charming enough? Why? So now because I'm a woman who wants better for herself, it's up to me to handle things? I have plenty of shit on my own to worry about without heading a hentai studio. I'll have you know I'm a straight A student, and that's only partially thanks to bribery. The rest is hard work and extortion. And what does Vera know about production anyhow? Surely she would be in far above her abilities as she has no experience. Oh, she's pissed. Don't you ever look down on Vera like that, Liam. That is, did you not hear her? She has more important things to do. The two of them storm off haughtily to continue their deep discussion about pornography somewhere free of your stupidity. You lose 2 smarts and 1 charm. Oh no. Week 1, noon. That didn't go too well.
Sure.
We need more money. Unfortunately, we can't get money right now. Let's go hang out with the wolf pack. Maybe they'll give us money. You've barely sat down when the whole wolf pack comes running over, clearly panicking. Dog, you gotta help us. We're suffocating. It's like we're not getting enough air. We can hardly talk. Ah, you see the problem. You remind them that in addition to breathing out, they also need to breathe in. Oh, whoa, that works way better. I got no idea how we forgot about that. Yeah, you don't either. Thanks for saving our lives, dog. We owe you one and we'll pay you back. Right now, what do you want? We'll literally do anything. Teach me calculus. Give me an extreme makeover. I want an extreme makeover. An extreme makeover? Like an extreme makeover? Are you sure? You nod, because apparently this is what you want from a pack of idiot dogmen. Alright boys, you know what that means? Time for one of our patented extreme spa treatments. Suddenly you're surrounded by wolves, covering your face with their wide, moist tongues. Ew, sexy. You can feel your pores really opening up beneath the relentless torrent of dog saliva and unconditional love. You guys are good boys, I never noticed that. When the wolf pack finally gets bored of licking you, you're positively glowing. You gain 4 charm. Week 1, evening.
Sure.
I need more money. That day, spent some time in the library species, playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain 2 money. You see Miranda and Vera chatting away, their eyes gleaming the gleam of scheming. Crowd surfs isn't doing nearly as well as I thought it would. Oh, if it isn't Nez. Would you like to be a customer? Once upon a time, surfs were only for the rich and fabulous. Like Vera and myself. But now, thanks to our app Crowd Surfs, you too can have your very own crowd-funded surf. The app is being generously funded by my royal family, who wish for everyone to experience the joys of royalty and get richer off of it. I think our business might be failing because the surfs are simply not high enough quality to maintain customer interest. The surfs need to have more enthusiasm for their jobs. We need to recruit from the right locations. Don't be absurd. If there's one thing royalty has taught me, and there's definitely more than one, is that you can trick anyone into doing anything as long as you give them the right incentives. But why not start with the easily manipulated in the first place? Nez, what do you think? Vera's right. Why not recruit people who want to be bossed around at a leather tatty convention? Or, Miranda has a point. Everyone wants to win. Host an unpaid labor competition where the prize is doing more unpaid labor. I don't know which skill checks are for which, so let's just go with whatever. Miranda. Oh, what a delightful idea. It's true that for those not born to fame, gaining it or watching others gain it is a favorite pastime. I'll have my press agent advertise it as the hottest competition since Monstropolis' next top terror. And so, who wants to be an unpaid laborer is born. People compete their hardest at various demeaning tasks, and the winner gets to continue to perform them as a serf. There you are, my most loyal of subjects. It seems everyone is caught up on surf mania. Several new spin-offs have been ordered, including Unpaid Labor with the Stars and The Real Serfs of Monstropolis. Magazine covers are now featuring the 100 hottest serfs. We have a waiting list the size of Miranda's ego. That's the Kraken calling the octopus tentacle, but whatever. Our business is making me even richer and more notable than I was before. And it's all thanks to you. You may be a peasant, Nez, but in my eyes, you're a slightly less filthy peasant. Oh, such a compliment coming from Miranda. You never thought you'd hear Miranda say such kind things. She must really like you. Miranda and Vera give you a cut of their success, earning 2 money and 1 charm. Hooray, we finally have enough money. That went better than we expected. Time to go to the shop. To the bathrooms we go. Aw, you miss me in my shit, huh, nya? Where you know more, all this shit can be yours if you have the money, nya. Not me, though, nya. Soon, shopkeeper, though, soon. Now, which one should we buy? We already bought this. We haven't bought this, a set of weirdly specific greeting cards, or this, the blood of an angel. I wanna go with a set of weirdly specific greeting cards. Some of these greeting cards are designed for really unlikely situations, yeah. But once again, this high school seems to be all about really unlikely situations, yeah.
No refunds.
Yeah, who'd want to save money for their college fund when you can spend it on weird stuff that's almost likely useless, yeah? That's a spirit, champ. I wonder what kind of shenanigans we'll get into with this.
Sure.
Let's hang out with Polly and Liam. When you arrive at their table, you find that Polly and Liam aren't eating. They're just taking pictures of their food. Welcome to the Don't Need to Eat, so we just take dope food pics zone, baby. We believe that food, like children, should be seen and not tasted. Yeah, I mean, have you ever tasted a baby? Nope. Have you? I don't know, maybe. My weekends are usually kind of a blur, like last Saturday. There will be plenty of time to chronicle your sexploits later, Polly. Right now, we need to focus on these food pics. While Liam and Polly were busy bantering, you were busy arranging a dope food pic of your own. And now to complete your masterpiece. A food pic, but instead of food, it's just a bottle of whiskey with ketchup on it. Or a food pic of Liam taking a food pic. So meta. Let's do whiskey. I love me some whiskey and ketchup. Oh my god, yes, I love liquid lunch. Wait, but you don't eat or drink. That's why I allowed you at my extremely cool food pic table. How do you even drink liquor? Duh, I make an alive person drink it, then I possess them and suck the drunkenness out of them, obviously. I suppose that's not too terribly dissimilar to how I get drunk, but why put ketchup on a whiskey bottle? It counts as food. You can't just drink a bottle of whiskey without ketchup on it for lunch. That wouldn't be a meal. Great logic there, of course. You can't argue with that logic, nor do you want to, because then how would you justify getting drunk at lunchtime? There we go. Week 2, evening. Where do we hang out? Let's hang out at the gym. That day an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. You're going through a set of oddly specific greeting cards you proudly purchased with your hard-earned money when suddenly...
It's me, Blobert.
It's Blobert! It's the cute little blob that we sometimes see in the ending and also in the class photo. Hi, Blobert! Oh, I know your voice by Jesse Cox.
Hi, Nez, it's me, Blobert.
Oh, you love Blobert! It's by far the least murderous or manipulative classmate.
WOWIE, are those greeting cards? Gosh, I just love greeting cards, and those sure look like some oddly specific ones, which are absolutely my favorite this type. I think you could solve just about everything with the right greeting card.
Aw, Blobert, he's so cute.
Oh, hi, Polly. Hi, Scott. It's me, Blobert.
Blobert, my favorite little mush. I love you so much.
What's that you have with you?
Hi, Blobert, my bestest buddy. It's definitely not the corpse of a former classmate. And even if it were, they definitely would not have died in a Prankmaster-related accident. So we were just going to take this, sack of potatoes. Yeah, good, sack of potatoes. And flush it down the toilet. Or put it in a trash incinerator. Or chop them up and put them in a potato salad in the cafeteria. Oh, Scott, why are you letting Polly be a bad influence to you? Scott, no, it's not actually potatoes, remember?
WOWIE, all of that sure is a lot.
It's at that moment that Principal Giant Spider walks in and sees the 4 of you. 5 of you include the corpse, which is definitely 100% a corpse and probably did die in a Prankmaster's related accident. Everyone freezes. No one knows what to do, except you, of course. After all, Blobert just said it. Everything can be solved with greeting cards, so naturally you Hand the corpse a card that says, sorry you died in an accident, we had 100% nothing to do with, sad face. Or hand Principal Giant Spider a card that says, world's sexiest 8-legged principal. Let's give it to Principal.
Oh gee, it's true, BGS, you really are the best. Sorry for the false rhyme, it wasn't on purpose.
Principal Giant Spider blushes as much as a spider can. Wow, says Principal Giant Spider, I was always teased about my legs growing up. Well, 5 of them. So having someone call them sexy is really validating all these years later. To the point where I'll even overlook the fact that it's coming from a student and could be misinterpreted as very inappropriate. I'm going to start a hashtag on Twitter. Hashtag yes, all spiders are beautiful. It'll be hashtag yas for short. It's been too long that we've gone without a beacon of body positivity in the arachnid community. With that, he exits. Aw shit, looks like he got so distracted with body positivity that he positively forgot about our body. Our bodies are positive too, Polly. The dead body, Scott. Oh, right.
Awesome.
Thanks for helping us, Nez.
I told you that greeting cards always have the answer.
They sure do, and in this case, the answer is +2 smarts and 1 fun. Hooray! Blobert is so cute, he's so adorable. We have to take him to prom.
Sure.
Now, where do we hang out next? Let's hang out outside. Wait, no, the shop is there. Let's hang out at the auditorium. That day we're rehearsing for the class play. It's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. You're thinking about what a terrible place the world is and how garbage people are in it, when suddenly someone appears who is the actual opposite of garbage. Blobert!
Oh hi, it's me, Blobert.
Blobert gives you a big squishy blobby hug and it's totally amazing.
There's a bit of a not awesome situation happening that I think could easily be solved with your help, and the right greeting card, of course. There it is, there's the awkward situation.
Look at all these idiots gathered together. Come on, pretty Gorgon, 4 heads are better than 1 for making out, yeah! You know, because we're like 4 wolves. What? That is simply absurd. Heavy is the head that wears the interdimensional crown. Heavy with the potential for aforementioned makeouts.
Pathetic.
Good lord. Come on, make up your mind already. Yes, select one of us. Or 4 of us.
WOWIE! It sure is sexist of them to assume that Vera needs to ultimately choose a man at all, rather than be complete by herself.
That's progressive thinking, Blobert. Aw, Blobert, you're the best. Oh, and it's heteronormative too. Why don't you come over here and heteronorm my dick? Haha, yeah. Gross? Vile creatures? See, Vera, my fair sweet lady, this is why you need a true gentleman like myself to protect you. Let me steal you away. Also gross? Stop. You better step in and help Vera out with an oddly specific greeting card. Maybe hand the prince the one that says, princes are special. Your rule's absolute. Stop assuming that people are going to be flattered by you kidnapping them. It's really not cute. Or fold card along dotted line to make paper airplanes. Throw them as far as possible. Let's go with this rad poem. Why all of the absurd? Anyone would be lucky to be the victim of my kidnappings. That poem
Was so beautiful, wasn't it? Don't you all just love poetry? I do. I wrote this one about being friends with everyone here at Spooky High School.
Oh, Blobert, you're so adorable.
Rainbows and sunshine are really quite grand, but not as grand as all being friends hand in hand.
Oh, Blobert, you adorable little mush, I want to squeeze you. In the most sexual way possible, of course. That was beautiful. I only wish we had poets of such talent in my dimension. We're not crying, bro. We're just sweating from our eyes.
That has
Blobert, you're my hero, now and forever.
Oh, golly gee, you guys. It was just a little poem. I have lots more of them. Prom is so great, so exciting. I wonder who all my friends are inviting.
The prince and the wolfpack continue to weep openly at the beauty of Blobert's poetry as Vera quietly slips away. Blobert makes a good point. Who will you be inviting? If only you could invite that adorable blob of blobbiness, Blobert. Well, anyway, you gain 2 creativity and 1 fun. Blobert, we're on our way. We're gonna invite you for sure. You lovely little ball of fun.
Sure.
Who shall we hang out with next? Let's hang out with Miriam Scott. As you approach Scott and Miranda's table, you see that the entire table is covered in exotic silverware. Ooh, what's this one for? That's a forking spoon. It's a spoon for picking up your forks so that you don't have to touch them with your fingers. And that one? That's a tuning fork. It makes sure all of your other silverware is tuned to A minor as is proper. What about this one?
That's a dairy knife. It's for milk.
Wow! Do people ever invent new silverwares?
All the time, but none of them are any good. It would take a genius of true salty to improve on the existing canon.
A genius of true salty? Genius and salty are your middle fucking names! You suggest the ultimate new silverware be a salad harp or hands?
Let's go with a salad harp. A harp for salad? Why has no one thought of this before?
Because it's hard to eat a salad with a harp.
Cretin, who said anything about eating?
Isn't that what silverware's for?
Perish the thought. The true purpose of silverware is to give your hands something to do while you elegantly avoid your food. And nothing is more elegant than playing a solo lament on the harp while your serfs eat your salad for you. My serfs will finish my lunch for me. I'm off to have a harp commissioned.
Miranda takes you harp shopping with her. It's a real bonding experience. Afterwards, you both ignore a salad together at a fancy restaurant. And now it's time for the final event of week 3. Blobert, we'll take you to prom, little buddy. Let's go to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. At one point, you're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team. But suddenly, you convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The player bursts into tears and you take advantage of that moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him. You lose 5 mercy, a stat that's not useful now, but maybe in the sequel, you gain 2 charm. Oh, fuck, the Slayer is here! That's never a good sign.
At last, wicked vampire and foul demon! You're in my clutches now with no way to escape!
Fuck, the Slayer has caught up with us in a big way. Is this how it ends? Will it be her stake that brings my undeath to my final death?
Prepare to die!
Say your prayers, demon!
No. Why would I do that? You just said it, I'm a demon. Do you know how stupid you sound? Damon, perhaps now is not the time to goad her.
Hi friends, it's me, Blobert!
Oh, Blobert! Hello there, sweet friend.
Unbelievable!
Who the hell is this now? Oh, hi, new friend! I'm Blobert!
All monsters
I'm not
must
your
die.
new friend! I'm a monster slayer and I will bring death to all monsters! Wowie, that's not very nice at all! We should all be nice to each other! All sorts of monsters and people who aren't monsters and everybody! Quick, Nez, do you still have those oddly specific greeting cards? I bet a nice greeting card will help her be the nice lady she was meant to be!
Obviously! You step in between the Slayer and your friends whom she's attempting to kill, and hand her the greeting card that says, I'm sorry about your missing brother and understand why you're misdirecting your rage into killing monsters rather than dealing with your issues. But inside this card is a number for therapist just in case, or girl, those boots were made for rockin'. Keep on, beautiful! Let's choose this one, because I think this uses our charm.
Oh, thanks for noticing. These ones give me 5 magic resistance. I bought them in, oh no, I think I crafted them with the loot I got from killing a fuck ton of lava worms last week. Sweet farming, huh? I actually pride myself on my sense of fashion, but nobody ever seems to notice how fly I look. Well, she does have a complicated character design, I will give her that. Probably because I'm always trying to kill them and they're always busy trying not to die. But they could still take the time to notice my haircut and things like that.
I noticed your haircut and it is very nice, yes. It is beautiful! Your hair, your clothes, your eyes, everything! Yes, please don't kill us!
You might have won this time.
I can't kill you. I don't have the time now. I'm going to Vera Wang Doodle fashion show tonight. Her designs are super chic and also give you 6 stat boosts. Actually, I have 3 passes and no one to give the other 2 to. Again, because I keep trying to kill everyone. Blobert, Nez, would you 2 like to join me? Yippee! Would we ever?
You, Blobert, and the Slayer head off to the Vera Wang Doodle show and have a great evening together. The Slayer makes it very clear that you caught her in a very good mood, and if you see her again, she'll still probably try to kill you. But you still got to attend the Vera Wang Doodle show, so you know you're taking home 3 creativity. And now it's time for prom. Let's go take Blobert! Yes!
Sure.
You ask nobody to prom, because the truth is you've been spending a lot more time with Blobert lately.
Prom? Wowee! Yes, Blobert is in! It'll be a very nice evening together.
And indeed, it is a very nice evening together. You spent the night solving most of your classmates' shenanigans by being nice and discussing your favorite very specific greeting cards. What a very WOWIE night. It's so fun being nice. And there we go. Why are we still the best at being alone? We dated Blobert. Why? Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Liam honed his most admirable skill and got a job with it. He now designs Instagram filters. Damien found peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything till one day he punched his own anger to death. He wrote a book about it. Polly took a summer job as a ghost of Christmas present. She spent most of the time partying since there was almost no work because, you know, it's summer. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were lots of battles left in this war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. And that was the Blobert's secret ending. If you guys enjoyed this run of Monster Prom, like and subscribe so we could grow our channel together. Which waifu or husbando should we romance next? Comment them down below. But until then, my name is Nez, and thanks for watching. See you all next time. Bye, everyone!